excitement continues to build as city centers across the globe prepare for the 20th anniversary of Unification Day.
Thousands line up at the site of the Great Accord, celebrating the formation of the Advent Coalition.
Keeping with their promise to humanity, 12 new gene therapy clinics will be opening in select cities by the end of the new year.
Despite the attempted attack by fringe elements, operations at the new facility in Paris thankfully remain unaffected.
In response to the unprovoked intrusion on the eve of our most beloved celebration, the speaker reaches out to us.
A small number of dissidents again repeat the mistakes of the old world.
Striking as we celebrate a benevolent savior who time and again offers only friendship and compassion. Yet these trivial actions could never
Break the bond between humanity and the elders.
Peacekeeping forces have already made several preemptive arrests of known collaborators. Advent again assures all citizens that today's celebrations will continue as planned.
Perfect.
So what we just saw was the beginning of Xcom 2, which is a news broadcast report about Unification Day. And notice some of the words that they use: old world, the elders, gene therapy clinics. These words are pretty interesting, knowing the facts here that we live in, the world today. So this next clip I want to play is when we get introduced to the scientist character Richard Teigen, and he introduces a biochip from your head.
The entirety of our research here, as well as the procedure you so recently underwent. Welcome to my lab, such as it is. I'm not sure what Central may have told you, but we found something while removing you from the alien stasis suit. A device implanted directly in your occipital lobe. Had I access to the equipment available to me during my tenure at Advent, I would already know the...
You kind of get the point, right? Biochip, Neuralink, it's kind of all predicted, scripted. The next clip I want to show is on how the world government, Advent, in this story, takes care of dissidents and rebellion.
Fellow citizens, for 20 years, the Advent Coalition has worked tirelessly to repair the ravages and injustices of the old
There it is, the old world.
Under our stewardship, our cities prosper, our people flourish, and our world
Propaganda,
heals.
of course.
And yet, among us, there are still those who would refuse to acknowledge the truth, who are determined to see all that we have achieved crumble.
And it's no coincidence that the artist designed to make this speaker a reptilian. It's kind of like it goes back to the, what are they trying to tell us? What is the art trying to represent? And you hear about these things. You hear about these conspiracies over and over again, and I feel like art has been a venue for a very long time for it to tell us what the fuck is going on in this world. And the fact that a lot of us just think it's a movie, it's a game, it's a book, we don't really pay attention to it. But I think we're already kind of getting that point.
Must end. Even as I speak to you today,
You've got incoming on approach.
Your signal's breaking up.
territories to end this scourge once and for all.
They're right on top of you.
Losing you, Avenger.
Raise them again.
We will ensure your continued safety and well-being throughout this crisis.
Safety, right?
Get your people out of there.
And with your cooperation, we will overcome these radical elements and usher in another 20 years of peace and prosperity.
So in the beginning of the game, there's a part of the cutscene where they show that there was an attack in a gene therapy clinic, and they're talking about how they got it right back and running. And there's people online ready and getting waiting and ready for their treatment. And this part of the game where it gets a little bit more intense, the story gets written darker and darker. And I want you to listen to what the shadowy figure here, I forget his name, but he's the guy that runs the Xcom program. But listen to what he has to say.
Hello, Commander. It would seem your recent activities have gotten Advent's attention. Our unwelcome guests are on the move. Advent has been diverting considerable resources and personnel to covert facilities across the globe. The exact details of these operations are highly classified. However, they do have one thing in common. A single word that appears in all their files. Avatar. I believe the black site we had previously uncovered to be but a part of this Avatar project. Based on what we have uncovered so far, its true scope is far greater. This project is being directed from the very top of Advent, from a source I am still unable to determine. All attempts to uncover its identity have met with failure. It is time to take a more direct approach. Though we may not know the exact nature of this Avatar project, we can still disrupt it. We must root out these hidden facilities with the help of local resistance cells, disrupt our enemy's operations, and in the process, uncover the truth. Locate the source of this Avatar project, and then destroy it. Were the enemy to succeed in their efforts, I am certain it would mean the end for us all. I am confident you will take whatever measures necessary to eliminate this threat, Commander.
Now I want to show you guys what the black site is and what they find in the game later on. So this is what happens on the mission at the black site.
Are those?
Bodies. The containers, the trains, this entire facility. The aliens are still abducting people. From the looks of it, they may never have stopped after the invasion.
Those containers look like they have self-contained power cells. It could be some kind of stasis system. It's possible at least some of those people might still be alive.
So you pick up this thing called the black site file.
Guessing that's not water in there.
And you'll see what this is in the... I'll explain later what this is. They grab it, no problem.
Whatever it is, it's safe to handle.
Still can't believe it's come to this.
I truly hope those gruesome images are the worst of what we find today.
They're slaughtering us, Doctor. What could be worse?
We're about to find out. I've patched the shadow chamber directly into the ship's computer. It's been sifting through the material we recovered non-stop since our return, cataloging sequences.
Genetic sequences in near infinite combinations, yet all bearing similar genetic markers. Human markers.
There must be thousands of them.
Tens of thousands, and the procedure is still nowhere near complete.
Which is why we need the ship's computer to find out where they came from, by cross-referencing them with the data we've managed to hack from the Advent network. It's an admission file from one of the gene therapy clinics.
Avatar. Just what exactly is in that vial?
In my worst nightmares, I would never have imagined.
Doctor.
I believe we have found the missing civilians.
That's impossible.
The gene clinics. Millions of people just looking for help.
Medically screened and selected. Suitable candidates taken to that contemptible facility to be processed, refined into the material we now possess.
But why do this?
I could not begin to fathom a guess at this point. There exists no research that would ever warrant this.
It's genocide, Doctor. And these people are walking right into it. We may not know what they're doing
Jenna,
with this
what?
stuff, but I think I can find out where it's going.
This is a world collaboration, by the way.
High security production facility. Standard defensive complement.
Then I strongly suggest we pay them a visit, Commander.
Agreed. The information we gain could prove invaluable towards stopping the aliens' true agenda.
So this next scene I want to show you guys, it's mostly towards the end when your boss man over here gives you his final command. And I want you guys to listen to it. It really feels like the writer's trying to reach out to the player, if you're paying attention to the game, and kind of spread this message.
I had better news to report.
When does he ever?
Advent is not taking the death of an elder lightly, and in turn have greatly accelerated the final stages of their Avatar project. A plan is now in place for the rapid processing of all non-essential human life, to begin immediately. Very soon, Advent's speaker will announce a breakthrough in gene therapy, a final treatment for the human condition. Billions will flock to gene therapy clinics across the globe. They will never return. I have managed to secure tactical data and access codes to the Advent network tower. The speaker's address will be broadcast live to a global audience via this facility. The whole of Advent's network will be listening. It is this hubris that we must use against them. The information I am sending you should allow Dr. Tigan and Chief Engineer Shen to take control of the transmission and disrupt their entire network from within. Though my hope is that this disruption will confuse the enemy's forces long enough to allow your final assault a chance of success, I ask one more thing of you. Take what you have learned. Let the world know what is happening here. Wake them up. Broadcast the truth. Before there is no one left to listen. It seems we are both out of time.
Very ominous, huh? Very creepy stuff. Very creepy stuff. Something makes you wonder. And let's look at that final report.
Firebrand has cleared the perimeter, sir. Meeting limited resistance.
Well done, Doctor.
Yes, it would appear the feedback pulse is having the intended effect.
Shen, status. Did it work?
Advent assures us this breakthrough will be available to all citizens immediately. We go live to the speaker for more.
Fellow citizens, for 20 years we have put our trust in Advent, in the Elders, because we believed a better future is possible for all. Today, that trust, that belief has been rewarded. Advent peacekeeping forces are traveling across the world carrying the greatest gift from the Elders. A revolutionary gene therapy, yes, but so much more. This is an end to disease, to decay, to pain. The beginnings of a new tomorrow, available to all of us today. Truly, humanity finally takes its rightful place amongst the stars.
So of course, that was a video game. That's not, real life. But I want to preface this with another conspiracy that ties into this predictive programming, which is the idea that organs of poor fellows, poor people, have been being trafficked and and sold throughout legal medical establishments, of course the black market, but mainly the legal way, which is people who sign up as donors, organ donors, primarily. And the idea is that you kind of give away your right to some of your organs, that there's a reason why a lot of these rich people live out to be 100 years, a long time, is because they replace their body parts with organs that they get from young people. It's the whole vampire-esque, consume the power of the young, kind of thing. But that's just a conspiracy. I just want to leave that at that. And I think that should be it for this video, except the ending credits of XCOM 2, which is supposed to I'll show you and I'll explain a bit what I mean, but roll credits.